What is gooch gooch, my beautiful fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Either if you have these in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node, anywhere in your chart. This is going to be for cross watchers as well. Or you can reverse the roles, because this is going to be a different spread that I'm being led and guided to do. And this spread is going to be about love. And precisely, why is it that you met this person in this moment in your life? Now, this could be for if you're in separation with someone, or you currently are interacting with someone, or if you are single. Now, understand you can reverse the roles, but, or this could be a past person, a future person, whatever. I'm just being led and guided to do this reading because I feel like a lot of people are going through a huge transition, and there's something that's hard for them to let go of, and particularly it has to do with the person, or they're still feeling the energy of this person. So we're going to get in depth into this reading, so I'm being led to do it. So this is going to be an elemental sign. I'm not abandoning your individual signs, you guys. I just have a lot to do this week since I'm moving locations, so it's going to be a little bit hard. I'm not going to do readings next week, so I'm just going to do elemental signs because I feel like all the signs are currently going through the same thing. But just know I'm not abandoning your individual signs, my boo-boos. I would never do that. But this is going to be for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Like I said, cross watchers, because you know you got nosy people, and then you got whatever fits your story. But remember, this may or may not resonate with you. So if it does resonate, you know where the trash is at. If it does resonate and you enjoy spending your time with me here today, want to be a part of this community, you could do so by hitting that like button and subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for your support. Now, please understand that tarot should not dictate your life. My readings are not here to tell you what to do. My readings are simply here just to give you guidance, upliftment, and confirmation of what your soul already knows for your best and highest good. So let me stop wasting time and let me get into it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling hella sleepy during this Cancer season. Wanting to eat a lot of junk food. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. I'm thinking about Taco Bell, but I never like Taco Bell. Like, I don't like Taco Bell. But I'm thinking about it. Some fat thoughts, man. Some fat thoughts. That's just me. But all right, let's get into it. Spirit, Momo, we need you. What is my fire sign's current energy around this situation? What is their current energy right now? All right, Knight of Cups. All right. Now, the left side is going to be you, fire signs, and then the right side is going to be your person. All right. What about the person in this situation with the fire signs? Oh, okay. Probably could be dealing with a Libra. That's so funny when I hear this. Okay, so fire signs. You pretty much are protecting yourself. You pretty much are protecting your love, your heart right now. A lot of you guys are really in a progressive state, meaning that you're elevating to a new level of you. It's like you went through the process of going through all of your emotions. From the Ace of Cups all the way to the Ten of Cups. So you went through the Five of Cups, you went through grief, you went through emotional states, you went through so much heartache, and then you went to, now you're at the Knight of Cups. So you're getting to the progression of going through being the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. The reason why I'm saying this is because you're on the way to a higher level of emotional intelligence, where you're maturing, where you're really starting to be more emotionally aware. And you never lost your love, you never lost your touch, but now I feel like you're a little more guarded at this moment in time with your love and who gets access to your energy. Now with your person, remember, cross watchers or whatever fits your story. This could be you or this could be you, just whatever fits your story. Now, your person is sitting in the Empress energy. Now, the Empress, she got it all, boo-boo. She got it all. Remember, these are energies. They're not gender specific. Energy is fluid. So anyone can hold masculine or feminine energy regardless of the gender. Now, I'm laughing because even though the Empress is all about fertility, she has it all. She sits back and she waits for what she wants because she knows she's worthy of it without needing to do the extra work. But what I'm getting from your person is that they're sitting back and wanting you to come to them. But I feel like this person has been playing these tactic games energetically where they're trying to make you come to them when really they should be the one going to you. Remember, switch the roles, whatever fits your story. But I'm getting this energy of someone waiting on you to come forward and confront them. But I'm sensing this energy like this person is, it's like they're on an ego trip. They're on an ego trip. They think they deserve you coming towards them. And here's the thing, even though this Knight of Cups is facing this Empress, it doesn't mean you're going precisely towards them. It just means you're going on a path for yourself. I feel like this person thinks they deserve a right in your life. Now, this is the energy I'm sensing. I'm not sensing any other energy. I'm not really sensing that this person is sitting in their full power, but it's like they're pretending to sit in their full power and they're waiting on you to come forward. And I feel like this person, let's get into this, because I feel like this person was guarded. This person really wasn't in their Empress energy or in the Emperor energy. So now they're sitting in this energy because they feel entitled. I'm feeling this sense of entitlement. But let's see. Look at these cards, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. But Spirit, why is my fire sign sitting in this energy, and why is their person sitting in this energy? So why is my fire sign sitting in this energy of the Knight of Cups? Responsibility. Okay, see, that's what I was saying. Knight of Cups, you're maturing. You're emotionally maturing. All right, so why is it that their person is sitting in this Empress energy? Wow. Okay, so I feel that this person, they see your worth because you have responsibility here. No excuses. Keeping your word, admitting you are wrong. So it's like you're wanting this person to come forward and be mature because you're realizing that you're part of the story. You're part of the interaction of why things happened the way that it did. And you're taking responsibility for your side. You're taking responsibility of why things went down the way that it did. But at the same time, you're keeping your word, meaning that you're committing to you. So I feel like fire signs, you got to walk away from something and choose your fucking self and take responsibility for why things turn out the way that they did, but also take responsibility for who you are and not allowing anything to take that from you. But don't get me wrong, the same way they're both watching where this Empress is at, but I'm getting the sense is like you're watching them because you want them to come forward, because you know that they think that you should be the one coming forward, but at the end of the day, you know they're the ones that need to come forward because you have codependency here. On their side, you have codependency. Can't live without feeling, feel worthless unless needed, need each other for something. Okay, so I do feel like you guys probably, you have restraint here. Delayed gratification, holding off on sex, taking things slow. So what I'm getting here is that you are interacting with someone who they weren't doing the inner work to make this work in a more healthy way. And it's because they allowed their, I wouldn't say narcissistic tendencies, they allowed their selfishness to get in the way of this harmony that you could have built in a unionship. And I felt like you both felt a little reliant on each other emotionally to the point it was an on and off relationship. And it was like you were in a rush. You were in the adrenaline of like the rose colored glasses of it's fine if they come in and out. It's okay, you know. I felt like you guys thought you had a real deep connection with this person. I'm feeling like you guys really had a real deep connection with this person. And you felt it's like you felt a fire ignite in you like you never felt with someone else. But I'm also sensing with this person, I feel like this is what I'm getting. They know their toxic ways. They know this. And now they're regretting the fact that something moved too quickly. Because I'm just sensing, even though I'm getting these cards, I'm just sensing this person feels like they've been inauthentic. And they felt like they rushed things too quickly to the point they didn't show their true self. So I feel like this person is pretending to sit in their Empress energies because they don't know how to take responsibility for the fact that they do have toxic tendencies, but they don't know how to go about it. And I feel like this person is a little obsessed with you, is a little obsessed to the point that they're still intervening in your energy. But I want to see, how does my fire signs feel about this person? Oh, that came out too. Fire signs, yo, this flew out, no hesitation. Bye, yo. It said breakup. This time there's no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth or beginning the healing process. Wow, I'm leaving that there. That is your energy towards this person. That's what I'm saying. Even though you guys are facing towards this person, it's like you're not exactly looking at them, you're just looking forward. You're looking through them. It's like, I see through you now. That's deep. All right. And you're doing what you can to take responsibility because you're wanting to heal. You're still, it's like you never lost touch with your emotions, but you gain a stronger boundary to protect your heart, to not allow this to happen again. So you're going through the healing process of realizing and claiming your worth again. That's what I'm talking about, boo-boo. All right. Wow. I had the question in my mind, but I didn't even ask it, but they told me to leave that out, but they told me to go again. So how does this person feel about my fire signs? About my Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Okay. Well, here we go. What am I talking about? You got codependency here, and then you have attachment, addicted to toxicity. What? Well, okay. So on point. Oh my God, Spirit, I love you. I love you, bro. All right, so the first card that popped out, even though I didn't ask the question, they told me to take it, so I took it. So you have stuck in limbo. You're stuck in limbo, filled with doubt or confusion regarding your relationship with someone you believe is a twin flame. Break this cycle. So that's what your person is currently going through right now. They're in a state of confusion. It's like fire signs, you made them feel something that they never felt before, and it really triggered them to the point that not only that they're aware of their toxicity now, but they're aware of how much they haven't really showed up, how much that they're really resistant towards love, how much that they don't appreciate what's in front of them. It's like they're seeing their toxicity, but they're seeing how damaging their toxicity is, and it hurts them to the point it's like, how can I change myself? It's like they're stuck in shame. They're stuck in limbo because they're stuck in this cycle of feeling shame. Like, I don't know how to go forward upon what I'm feeling right now. And then not only that you trigger them to make them feel a certain way, it's like fire signs, I felt like this person never thought that they could fall in love. They never thought someone could love them. And this is why they're confused, is because how do I go about something that I never felt before? How do I go about something that I never thought I could have? It's like they're struggling with their own self-worth, but they're trying to pretend that they're in their Empress energy of thinking that I know my worth. But really, I feel like this person doesn't know their worth. Now, you have attachment. Get to know your attachment pattern so you can be more conscious in your romantic relationships and stop self-sabotaging. Like I was saying, like, this person never thought this could happen, meeting someone like you. It's like they see you as the Empress, but they're trying to sit in that same energy to match up with you. But at the same time, it's like you bring out the parts of them that they avoid, their darkness that they run away from. And it's like they are feeling attachment to this relationship, but at the same time, they're sabotaging it because they don't know how to allow love in. And this is where you got addicted to toxicity. Toxic relationships give you an opportunity to overcome unresolved pain. Take this time to heal, grow, and become more self-aware. So this person is doing what they can to become self-aware. It's like they don't want to give up on you. I'm feeling like they have a real deep love for you. They just don't know how to express it because toxicity comes from unresolved pain that we run away from. And it ripples out into ways where it shows the worst sides of ourselves. And I feel like this person showed the worst side of themselves is because you brought that out of them. You became the mirror to the point that now they're starting to see sides of them that kept them stuck, that kept them in this perpetual state of thinking that they were entitled to everything. But really, they wanted to control everything outside of them because they don't have control of themselves, of how they feel. It's like they don't know how to allow. They don't know how to fully receive. They don't know how to fully give. And it's like now they're choosing to want to do the inner work because they realize how much damage they caused because they realize they hurt someone that they loved. And now they're really putting all the awareness on them and seeing their part that they played in this. But I want to see. What do I want to see? They told me to get some tarot. So I'm going to get some tarot. All right. So what are my next actions that my fire signs are going to take towards this person? So what are the next actions that my fire signs... You know what? Actually, why is it that my fire signs feel like this towards this person? Why is it? Oh, Hierophant. Okay. Okay, how does this person... Why does this person feel like this towards my fire signs? Wow. Okay. So I'm amazed by this. Okay, this is a really good storyline. So, fire signs. You know right now you need to do what you can to protect yourself. Because you're really starting to stick to committing to self-love and self-worth. Because you know that you're here for a bigger purpose on this planet. And even for yourself, to the point that you're not trying to live at a mediocre life. So meaning that you're not trying to live a mediocre love relationship. And so you know that you deserve a partner that's not only going to be here for the long haul, but that's really going to assist you in your growth. Because with responsibility here and breakup, fire sign and the Knight of Cups, it's like your emotions, how can I say this? You're passionate, you're inspired, you're emotionally involved, you're emotionally available, you're open. But right now you're protective because you're understanding that there's a reason why you met this person. And there's a reason behind what is your lessons that you need to take from this person in your elevation process, in your growth, in your life, period, as a person. So you can understand your worth, because we're living for us. So we got to live the most abundant life that we want to live. We create our own happiness. So you're starting to finally create a container where you do feel safe, where you do feel loved, because you're starting to realize what you deserve. And you realize how powerful this connection is. This is why the Hierophant is here. Because what you feel towards this person, and what you're doing towards this person, is that you're teaching them how to love themselves. You're teaching them how to show up for themselves. You're teaching them the power behind this connection, but the power behind why is it that you are acting the way that you are. And it's because you're mirroring to them what they still need to heal within them. And with the Hierophant here, you know the reason for this connection. You know the power behind it. You know this is a divine connection, but a divine intervention, a divine test for you to learn self-worth, and for them to learn how to heal themselves and come back to love. And the way this person feels about you is that the Nine of Pentacles, they see your worth. They know that you're happy without them. And this is what makes them confused. This is what makes them attached. It's like this person was probably used to people running towards them, running after them, all over them. It's like they had this ego persona of, even though this is not the Empress, but this is what I'm getting from the Empress energy with your person, is that they have this ego persona of thinking like, I can get whatever I want, so I don't need to do anything. But they met you, and they realize they can't play those fucking games with you. And that's why they see you as the Knight of Pentacles, independent, financially successful. They're seeing you as a person like they don't need me. So that's why they're not chasing me. And that intimidates the fuck out them. And that's why, I'm getting a little protective for you guys, because you dealt with the person that knew your worth, but they manipulated you to getting what they want, and they didn't give you what you desired, but they took advantage of you. But with the higher fire here, is like, no more of that. I'm being divinely protected from you, because this is what you need to learn. This is what you need to change. You came to this person's life to teach them a very valuable lesson about love and about self, and about how they've been neglecting and been deceitful towards themselves and towards people. And then this awakened you to realize your power in a deeper way, to never lower your standards again. Now I want to see, what is this? Oh no, got this one. So what are my fire signs' next action towards this person? What is my fire signs' next action towards this person? What is this person's next action towards my fire sign? What is this person's next action towards my fire signs? What is this person's next action towards my fire signs? What? Okay. Alright, fire sign. Alright, boom, boom. So your next actions towards this person is secret affair. Haven't met their friends, nothing on social media, hardly ever out in public. And then you have future. Making future plans. They see a future with you, hard to stay present. Okay. So your next actions towards this person is to keep quiet. Look at her face. She's like, shh. It's like, you're going to keep quiet. I'm feeling this high priestess energy, where it's like, you're going to remain shut out. You're going to remain quiet. You're going to really start to get a deeper understanding of how this person operates. But at the same time, this is going to give you clarity on what it is you won't tolerate ever again. Even though it says secret affair, I just feel like you already know how this person works. You already know how they act towards men, women, whatever they go for. And it's like, you're starting to see little subtle movements of how they used to act. It's like, now you finally took off your rose-colored glasses. Divine finally told you, listen, you got to wake up. You got to see this truth. And now that you're seeing the truth, you're starting to realize how secretive this person was. How much they really weren't present. How much they weren't rooted in their truth. And you're starting to realize their movements, since they're gone, since you guys are, I feel like some of you guys are most of you guys are in separation. And it's like, now you're starting to see, damn, some of your movements were fucked up. The way you treated me wasn't right. The way you did this, the way you did that. It's like, you're really starting to see how this person is. And because of this is giving you clarity and understanding that I finally know what I'm not going to tolerate. It's like, you had to go through this, fire signs, to see a deeper level of your worth. To see how much more you can elevate. How much more deserving you are of something a lot more better than this. Because I feel like a lot of you fire signs were hooked up on this person to the point that you tolerated their bullshit. But now it's like, you finally went through the courage and took in the time to really, instead of seeing the potential in this person, you started to see the potential of what could happen with or without this person in your life. And it's like, now you finally gave yourself permission to be detached and see a future of happiness. But you're giving yourself freedom to see what is possible with this person or without this person. So it's like, you're not being hooked up on this. You're not being hooked up on this. I like this. But I do feel like someone new is probably coming towards you, because you're saying hard to be present and seeing a future with you. So I do feel like a new person possibly could be coming in, but we're not going to get deep into that. Now, I want to see this person. Their next step towards you is to be dominant. Dormant, early stages, not aware of what could be. Don't expect to fall in love. This person wasn't expecting to fall in love with you. They weren't expecting to meet you. You came out the blue, and all of a sudden you shook up their foundation to the point their little ego shrunk. But they're having a hard time seeing the bigger picture of this powerful connection. and they're not expecting anything to work out. It's like they want to come forward, but it's like they're having fear of rejection. And it's like, since they're fearing this rejection, they're self-sabotaging themselves to the point that they're not even going to try to come forward. Instead, they're going to be like, oh, they probably don't want me. I'm not even going to try. I already done so much damage. But at the same time, this person is pretty pessimistic and not trying to see the power in this connection and the possibility of it. But let's get some advice for you. Spirit, what advice do you have for my fire signs towards this connection? What advice do you have for my fire signs towards this connection? So you have pulling you up. You will encourage each other in every little aspect of life, pulling one another out of self-doubt, dark times, a shelter from the torments of life. And then you have right timing at the bottom of the deck. This person is doing the inner work and you're doing the inner work to the point you guys don't even know that the reason why you're so energetically involved is because you both are doing the work at the same time. And somehow that's bringing you guys even more closer. But let me see. Let's get a different one. What's the advice that you have? Actually, they're telling me to do this. What is the lesson that my fire signs need to learn from this interaction? What is the lesson? What is the lesson you want my fire signs to learn from this interaction, from this connection? The climax. There's anxiety, worries about your bond with your twin. You may be in separation, but if you get through it, you'll emerge stronger than ever. With this pulling you up in the climax, so I feel like, let me get some tarot on it. Hawk. You may be seeing hawks lately, fire signs. I feel that your lesson from this person you need to learn is that to not be so worried if someone has your back. Because someone will show you they want you and they'll work for it. No matter how intense this connection is. It's like, I felt like you were going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries to the point that you probably were really questioning late at night if this person wanted you or not. And that really shook your world to the point that you were so fixated on this person, but it made you a little bit lost in your own individual life. So this is why you had to pull away, because you knew this wasn't healthy for you to be attached to someone who wasn't even showing up for you. But I feel like your lesson here is to learn that if someone really loves you, they will show you. No matter how intense. They will never make you worry. They'll never make you question if they want you. So your lesson here was to learn how to love yourself to the point that you're able to see the red flags if if their intentions are good for you or not. Now I want to see. What is this person's lesson from this interaction with my fire signs? What is this person's lesson with this interaction with my fire signs? Unplanned events, meeting at an unexpected place, or when both of you were not expecting to meet is normally how soulmates meet. Prepare for the unexpected. This person is really fixated on wanting to see you again. It's like they dream about seeing you again. They dream about talking to you again. It's like this person is wanting to see you again. They just don't know how to come forward and do it. But I want to see, what was this person's lesson for meeting my fire signs? Oh, no respect. There are times when you will feel disrespected, and that doesn't have to be a deal breaker. But if it's a repeating pattern, perhaps it's time to walk away. I feel like this person is starting to realize how their ways are affecting their environment and people around them. I do feel like that this person had no respect for you, fire signs. They had no respect for you. And they're starting to realize the pattern of how that perpetual state of selfishness led them to always sabotaging connections that were good for them, that were healthy for them. And they allowed their own pain to get in the way. They allowed their own toxicity to get in the way of this connection because they have no self-respect. And they don't know their worth. So this is why they had no respect for you about your worth. But now they're starting to see it. Now they do see it. And this is why I feel like this person is doing the inner work to get to this Empress energy, because they know how much you have emotionally matured and how much you're in your Empress energy, and they're not going to tolerate this. This is deep. All right. So let's close this out. What is my fire signs advice? What is their advice from this interaction? Conditional. There are expectations must be met, looking to be completed, wanting you to change. What is their lesson from this person? Page of Swords. You gained a new perspective of this whole interaction. And that's put you into a new mindset with the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords here is all about, don't get me wrong, fire signs. I do feel like you do watch this person on social media. But with this conditional card here, I feel like your advice from Spirit is that you can't be fixated on what you think someone should do to give you love, to see your worth, because it's conditional. You're expecting someone to be someone that they're not. And Spirit wants to let you know that those expectations are putting conditions onto a person that probably is not meant to give you what you're desiring. So Spirit wants to let you know is that don't put so much expectations on the potential of something that might not be good for you. But I'm getting that Spirit wants you to realize this, because when you have expectations of how a person should be towards this connection or love itself, you're not seeing them for who they truly are. And you're being very conditional on love to the point that you're not allowing love to express it in its true form, which is unconditional, which is natural, which I do feel like there is a powerful connection here, fire signs. But at the same time, this connection was based on false promises and false masks, to the point that you were only seeing a side of this person that you wish that they were, but you really weren't seeing them for who they truly are. And Spirit wants to let you know is that stop placing conditions upon a person that might not be the person that you want them to be, because there might be a real deeper love that you've never known before. And this might have been a conditional love, where this was just a love where it was physical, or it was like an interaction. It was more of an exchangement rather than a true intimacy. So Spirit just wants to let you know that don't be fixated on the potentiality of this connection, when it was probably just teaching you that true love is unconditional. So if someone really loves you, they will show up to you and show you that, rather than you trying to expect someone to be someone that they're probably not. But let's see what this person's advice is about this connection. What is this person's advice, Spirit? Ah! I definitely feel that. Let's get some tarot on that, and then we're going to close it out. Alright. So what is their advice? Ooh. Didn't we just talk about that High Priestess energy? They know that you know that they wronged you. because you have extra effort here. Go out of their way to help. Always there for you. Your happiness is important. This person wants to step up now. They want to. But I feel intuitively, they know that you're not going to take their shit anymore. They know that you sense their bullshit now. You sense their truth. It's like they know you know them, and that intimidates them. But now their lesson is, their advice is, they need to learn how to put in extra effort. They need to learn how to show up. They need to learn how to take the initiative to reciprocate and be equal with you, and to show you the same, not the same love that you give them, but to show you love, to put in that emotional availability, to put in that intention that I'm here and I'm here to show you that I'm going to stay. But their advice is that they have to tap more into their intuition to help them realize what they need to do to make this work, and what they need to do to change within themselves to make this work. But I do feel like this person, their next steps towards you is that they're going to stay to themselves. They're going to stay quiet. I feel like they're going to watch you. But they want to come forward. They want to. They want to. All right, what is the outcome of this reading, Spirit? What is the outcome of this? The Star. So, and you got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. All right. So the outcome of this reading is that Spirit just wants you with the Star. So the outcome here, as an additional advice, Spirit is letting you know that right now, the path that you're taking, you're meant to take it with yourself and not with this person, because this person's in the process of healing themselves. And I do feel like this person is going through a very huge tower moment in their life, where it's like, I feel like bad things are happening to them back to back to back to back. It's because they have a lot of karma to take out. They have a lot of things they need to realize that they've been avoiding. And with you though, the outcome here is that you both need to heal. You both need to go your separate ways, because the path that you're on, they're not meant to go with you. And you're being led to something that's really going to elevate you in your life. I do feel like in your career, in your finances, in your life period, fire sign. So it's like you're definitely being recognized for who you're becoming. You're shining really bright. I'm just sensing a glow from you. I'm just sensing such a glow, because you've been through so much shit with this bi card. You've been through so much shit to the point it's just like you have resurrected. And you went through the tower moment. And this is why you're in the process of healing. And what comes after the Star is the Sun. Oh wait, no, it's not the Sun. It's the Moon. But you're in the, once you get to the Moon, you can get in deeper realms, but we're not getting into that. I'm just feeling finally a sense of relief on your side. So your advice is just to keep allowing yourself to feel at ease, to feel safe, to cleanse away what has made you disconnect from your true self. But I'm just sensing heal from the situation, because when you heal from the situation, I feel like there's going to be new insights, higher sense of intuition, more connection with your gifts. I'm also sensing some of you guys are getting new ideas as well, so act on those new ideas. So yeah, that's the outcome of this reading, is that you're being asked to heal because you're being led up on a bigger path, a higher path that this person's not meant to take with you right now, because this person's on another level, not even on your level, that they need to take care of their own self. So My fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's all I have for you today. If you got any clarity, please let me know your feedback in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. If you want to book your own personal reading, all of my information is down in the description box below. If you enjoyed spending your time with me here today, boo-boo, want to be a part of this community, you can do so by hitting that like button, subscribing to this channel, and hitting that notification button. But until then, my beautiful loves, keep doing what you're doing, boo-boo, because you is glowing, and that glow is attracting a better future, and I feel a better love. But other than that, I'll see you on the next one, my fire signs, and only love. Namaste.